Israeli citizens combined with Biafrans don't enter street in Israel. They demand for quick recognition of Biafra and freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Badang bam! A lot of people demanded for the video footage of the protest that is going on in Jerusalem, the capital city of Israel. Yes, there is a video footage. The fault is from me. I am sorry I forgot to attach the video footage yesterday. But today is the second day of the protest. And this is the real video footage, the real coverage of the streets of Jerusalem, most especially within the axis of the Prime Minister's office. One, or rather, the second most powerful man in the planet Earth. The second most powerful man in the planet Earth. After Donald Trump comes Prime Minister of Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu. Or you can call him Mazi Benjamin Netanyahu. So Biafrans and the Israelites combined together are protesting there, demanding, in fact, according to the information, they slept there overnight. And the more they keep on singing solidarity songs, the more people join them. A lot of Israelites are on their way to their shops, are on their way to their offices. Many of them abandoned where they are going and said, I have freely share that this Biafra of 18 have lingered for too long. It is time we join hands to make sure that they get their independence. Knowing fully well that these people they are talking about are from the same lineage with us. So Israelites, the one that are invited, the one not invited, my brother, all of them full street protesting for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the independent state of Biafra. In fact, they are demanding not even partial, fully recognition of Biafra as a state. Let me shock you. These same people who protested, who are protesting for Biafra to be recognized, protested for Somaliland to be recognized. It didn't take Netanyahu 48 hours to recognize Somaliland. So, I don't know whether our own will take 48 hours because it is 2 days already, yesterday and today. Let's see what happens. Maybe within the next 72 hours, the Prime Minister will say something. But let me not worry you too much. Let me not bore you with my talk too much. I will show you the clip of, the footage of the protest happening today, 1st of July, 2026. Oh yeah, watch it, and then we'll come back here to discuss more.
Israeli citizens combined with Biafrans don't enter streets in Israel. They demand for quick recognition of Biafra and freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So, if you look where there, you will see Rachel Nwosu, the one that pushed and pushed till the Parliament of Israel now signed the document that Biafra should be recognized. Some of you may not know how powerful that protest is, because after the celebration in Israel Parliament recently, there is a message Rachel Nwosu sent out from Israel, from that place that day. He said, in few weeks, many things will start happening. He said, in few weeks, many things will start happening. Now, then don't enter streets, combine with other Biafrans in Israel, demanding for Israel government to quickly recognize Biafra and free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is what you are seeing on my screen. I will allow you to listen and hear what they are saying. So I will allow you to listen and hear what they talk. But what I want to tell you, this way they see so is happening in the street of Israel. So just believe me, a lot will start happening very, very soon. You understand? Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video massively for us to watch. Let's watch and hear what they talk, because get what they talk there. Let's see.
Slaughtered and starved to death from the British government, because that's who did it. The British government starved over 3 million children between 1967 and 1970. and you sit behind them doors and you know what's going on. Exactly the same is going on now to innocent people, but you cover it all up because you don't want the normal average person to know what's going on. Children are being murdered, mothers are being raped every single day in southeast Nigeria, and you keep quiet. Catriona Lang, the High Commissioner in Abuja, doesn't give a damn. She continues to have meetings with the Fulani regime that is killing its people. You don't give a damn. You don't give a damn about innocent people killed every single day. And yet one person who tries to freeze people is held in detention illegally. He's a British citizen. A British citizen. Why do we not hear about that? I thought we cared about British people. You don't give a damn. You don't give a damn because money is everything. Money and power is everything. People talk about third world governments being corrupt. This government is the most corrupt government on earth. The most corrupt government on earth. And everybody across the road there waiting to see 10 Downing Street. Why do you want to see 10 Downing Street? Why do you want to see 10 Downing Street? That holds the most corrupt people on earth. Free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That should be one of your main priorities. Free your citizen. Because at the moment you are doing nothing at all. And we have had enough of this. All hail Biafra.
A very wonderful one. You have seen it. But the cameraman who take that video, you did a very bad work. Cover the whole place. My brother, if you see the quantum of people that are protesting, if you see the number of people that are protesting, this cameraman must be anti-Biafra. He must be anti-Biafra. Maybe in a Tulumbu supporter. Maybe in an APC supporter. Or somebody that have been bought over by zoo. How can you be holding camera and you are focusing one side? Show us the full street that people filled with whites and blacks, all manner of, even people from other countries still join them in protesting. Cameroonians also joined in that protest. But look at what he covered. He covered only the Biafran side. Ambazonia are also protesting. In that video, you just finished what? Have you seen it? You see the kind of mess that somebody who called himself a cameraman, a Biafran for that matter. My brother, that cameraman, he don't chop bribe. But thank God, I have shown you the clip of the protest that is going on in Jerusalem, the capital city of Israel. Most especially within the axis of the Prime Minister's office. Because that is where it is no-go area. Imagine Prime Minister's office just going to ordinary Ego Square. Where no Biafra. If you see the kind of men who go mount there, Prime Minister's office, second most powerful man on earth. The office can be accessible at any time, at any day. Because even before you make any move there, they have already known what you want to do. That is a country, not state and capital they call Nigeria. A country that have leader, not country that have a captain or a class prefect as a president, who is not even qualified to become a local government chairman, but he stood at the seat of power and be doing anyhow. Look at it. It is very well, my brothers and sisters. I think those of us who have been asking me for the video of the protest, blah, 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 blah. My brother, Ngwaleya, the second day. This is the message we brought to you this morning. So that at least my comment section is going to come with applause. Oh, thank God you have done well. Not show us the video. We want to see the evidence where they are protesting. Listen to me, my brothers and sisters. Sometimes we don't need evidence on all these things. I mean, with the Biafrans, because the evidence is already there. We are fighting for our survival. No matter how we do it, it doesn't concern anybody because we must get our survival. But I know that we are not going to be paying anybody to get it. So that at least that one is far from it. But if it matters for people to be paid, definitely not Biafrans, my brother, we are going to do it for Biafra to get their independence. Definitely not Biafrans is going to be paid. Because those people they are recruiting to get ready on the attack in these months we have mentioned before, September, October, November, these 3 months is sacrosanct. Those guys they have been recruiting, a kind of packaging them. And I'm very sure that the day that these people is going to unleash their mayhem in Biafra land, you will never see any single military or police checkpoint operating because they are the same people. But we are ready for them because that agenda already is dead on arrival. Even before they even plan it, even before they make any kind of movement, we have already known their move. In fact, we planned ahead of them, and that is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and every Biafran out there hold against the zoo. Zoo is the only country that will come to attack you. Not because of what they had, but because of what they had. I mean, not because of what you do, but because of what they had. Oh, you will do in future. Only country who will come and arrest you, and then begin to cite for evidence. That's why you see them messing up. Their security architecture is total nonsense. Their military now, I mean, the repentant Boko Haram are the one giving the ones inside the bush intel on how to attack and how to ambush the ones in the barracks. And you tell me that is a country? That is not a country. So, Mazi Benjamin Netanyahu, we are hoping to hear from you anytime soon regarding this protest. At least your people protested for Somaliland. You gave them Somaliland. Now they are protesting for Biafra. Give them Biafra, because they are locating all their brothers and sisters from their lineage, I mean from their blood lineage, so that they will get their freedom they desired. Or rather, so that they will join hands together in fighting this battle. Because if Biafra could have gotten their their independence recognition and become a fully recognized country, my brother, within this period that the Israel are fighting all this Hezbollah, Gaza, Lebanon, Lebanese, Iran, Iraq, whatever they are fighting for, Biafra will be part of it, just like the same way US is fully part of it. So the reason why you see the citizens of Israel protesting is because they need people who is going to join them in fighting the enemies, because they are being surrounded by enemies. The same way enemies surrounded Israel, that is the same way enemies surround Biafra. They cage you and tell you you are a dot in a circle. They cage you and call you that you are 5 plots of land. So, and they have already turned your own brothers, which is the Niger Delta people, against you. So now you are in the midst of enemies. You are fighting the Niger Delta people who don't want to see your existence. You are fighting the Zoo who don't want you to be in existence. You are also fighting Niger. Remember the role Niger played. The railway, the Maradi Railway is compensation for the role Niger played during the genocidal war against the Biafrans. So you can as well agree with me. Even Cameroons are still dragging Peninsula with us, knowing fully well that Bakassi Peninsula belongs to the Biafrans. Bakassi Peninsula belongs to the Biafrans. Obasanjo, because of his greedy and jealousness he have towards the Igbos, without no fight, you secede your land and then give it to the people of Cameroon. Because you know in future that the Biafrans must get their freedom. All of these people know. Tinubu know that Nigeria cannot work. Nigeria cannot work. The reason why you see them using your future and my future generations to borrow money, they know that all these places did not work and they cannot stand. Obasanjo know that Nigeria can never work, that one day Biafra will get their independence. The more reason why Gowon fought that war when he was being interviewed. After the war, he said he fought the Igbos, not because Igbos have committed anything, not because Ojukwu have sinned against him or Igbos have sinned against them in the north, but simply because of the vast mineral resources within our reach. The same thing Harold said. Look at all these statements. You can find out that we fought against UK, not even against Nigeria. We fought against Gowon, against Awolowo. Then the rest is Western allies. Harold said the reason why they will never allow Biafra to go, that is a former Prime Minister of UK under either Queen Elizabeth I or Queen Elizabeth II, I cannot tell. But I know there is past minister of UK that by name Harold. Go on internet and find it. He said he will not allow Igbos to go. They are afraid. The Westerners, not him, he said the Westerners are afraid, which means a lot of Westerners are afraid of what we are going to do with the vast mineral resources that are within our territory. The same thing go on use that same statement. You get the point now? So look at how all these things are going. Look at how they are going. Biafra must be free. All these guys know that Nigeria is not sustainable. It's unsustainable. Nigeria must disintegrate. When they cannot say, it's only we that determines. Whenever we are ready, everybody will gather together and say we are going. And not me. I don't mean me. We. When I mean we, I mean the indigenous people of that land. Let me not call Nigeria, because there was no Nigeria before indigenous people. There was no Nigeria before Biafra. There was no Nigeria before Igbos. The Biafrans fought a Kumeku war within the Britain. That's not Nigeria. So the indigenous people of the land, which is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been fighting for, whenever we are ready to go, all of us will come together, the people from the north, the people from the south, the people from the west, the people from the east, and said enough is enough. Let these foreigners leave us alone so that we can manage our country. If you don't know, just know it now. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a foreigner adopted by a Yoruba My name Tunumbu, that is not his real name. You can never see anybody who will come and tell you that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is his classmate. Anybody who come out to make that statement is being bought over. No any single person. The person who came out to make that comment, when they discovered, they found out that even when the person was graduating from school, from university, Tinubu is still 5 years old. So how Tinubu graduated from university with you as a classmate when you are many years ahead of him? You can as well see the controversies. So the reason for this protest is at least so that Israel will gather all the whole 12 tribes. They are gathering all the whole 12 tribes of Israel according to the Bible. According to the Bible, which is Igbos, the Biafrans, are part of those 12 tribes. So that whenever they gather these 12 tribes together and all of them agree to work together as one, my brother, let me make this prediction. Please go and write it somewhere. Israel and America will break someday. Israel and America will break someday. In fact, they are going to have Quanta. What will bring the Quanta, I don't know. But I tell you the truth. Go and mark it. And it's going to be disastrous. And in that Quanta, America is going to lose. I tell you this. Go and mark it. They are going to lose. When Israel gathered all the whole 12 tribes and they are in unity, they unify to fight against any threat, my brother. If your country or your region lasts for 24 hours, then just know it that those 12 tribes of Israel, they're mercy for you. That is how they fought in the Bible. That is how they recorded victories upon victories. Not that they never recorded lose. According to the Bible, they recorded some losses sometimes. Okay, let me not waste much time. If I say I don't talk too much, but let us dissect the comment section. I say, let's go there. According to this, our brother here, he said, and I quote, he said, it's easy for Israel to help Biafra than US of Trump. Okay? Because these people are coming for their own interests. America is coming for their own interests. They want to give you Biafra, but they will take control of your country. Israel is looking for the 12 tribes of Israel. Their brothers is what they are searching for. And they are locating them one after the other. So this is two different things. It is easy for Netanyahu to declare Biafra a nation than US. May I also remind you that US never even recognized Somaliland. Somaliland, Israel have recognized. In fact, they have built their first embassy, their first foreign embassy in Jerusalem. Please connect these dots. You will understand what I mean. They have built their first embassy, but US yet to recognize them. They are a country already. So you see it. It is easy for Israel to come and say, oh, this is from our descendants. We need to recognize them so that we can fight the battle together. No interest. Just be loyal and agree on the terms and conditions to fight any enemy. In fact, our enemy is your enemy. That is the terms and conditions of Israel. If the enemy of Israel and then they help you, you become the friend of the enemy of Israel. My brother, automatically has become enemy. So Israel terms and conditions is very simple. Our enemy is your enemy. But US will come. They will tell you their enemy is your enemy. But your enemy is not their enemy. I don't think you understand what I mean. America will tell you that anyone that is their enemy is your own enemy. Where be Biafra? But now, okay, let's take it this way. If Iran is enemy to US, you understand me? Automatically, Biafra must inherit that. Iran must be your enemy. But now, look at it this way. Nigeria is enemy to Biafra. But America will not allow you to inherit they will not inherit the enmity of Biafra from Nigeria because they will still be doing businesses with Nigeria. So that is the two different things. The ideological differences are different. This one wants, let us stick together to fight our common enemy. This one wants, let me have at least 50% that come from your mineral resources. And also, you will inherit my enemies. But I will not inherit your enemy. You get the point now, right? Okay. Let us just few comments and then we'll round up. Onyama Nwachukwu said, all hail Biafra. At the end, Biafra must come. The okay the Obey Jude Augustine said, freedom for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, freedom for Mazi Simon Ekpa. God bless you all. That is great job from her. My people, these protests have been happening for quite some time now, and we hope for the best. I beg, tell the doubters that we are moving forward. And as I want to remind our people who keep on calling us online country, how far are we still online country? In fact, we are still, we are now Gmail country. But Abacha also are go mile, according to Igbo adage. Until I come your way again, I still remain your one and only Okute Daily Talk. Now from here, I will give you this very important information. Please enjoy the rest of your day, and happy new week and happy new month. May this month bless you and bless the works of your hand, and let your star lead you to where your heart desires. I always pray for you. Be of a positivity mindset and forget about negativity. And as you do that, it shall be well with you, and it shall be well with your soul. Have a nice day. And Kachineke meziokwu.